Okay, hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Victor, and I'm going to be anchor for this review. So this is a review of top amazing, about 21 plus websites that are built with WordPress. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at 21 of them. We're going to look at the themes. We're going to look at the plugins as much time can permit us. So let's get to the very first one. So what is WordPress first? So WordPress is a content management system. It's built or based off of PHP and MySQL. So that's the core block of WordPress, right? So this is what WordPress looks like on the dashboard. Uh, very, very simple. This is just a very fresh installation I did on this PC. So if you're interested in doing WordPress, if you're interested in getting started with web design, if you're interested in building e-commerce websites, blog websites, corporate websites, organizational websites, then it's a good choice you're making. WordPress is able to help you build amazing websites with the help of themes, with the help of plugins, with the help of widgets, with the help of so many other things out there. So in its own sense, WordPress at its core is very empty, blank, but with the help of plugins, themes, a lot of tweakings, you're able to build amazing websites. So I want to show you what you can build with WordPress. So I have about 20 of them here. As I examine each of them, I'm going to be using what we call the WordPress theme detector to be able to help you tell which theme they are using and probably which plugins. There's a way to also hide most of these things. And maybe in a separate video, I'm going to tell you how you can tweak, how you can hide to tell which particular theme or which particular plugin you're using. Okay, the very first one is Techcrunch. So Techcrunch is a blog. You have a lot of updates on search, startups, venture, security, crypto apps, events. And it's a nice platform for news, anything that has to do with technology updates. If you're a techie, you want to use TechCrunch to know what's happening, right? So how do we know it's based off of WordPress? Just Control U if you're on Windows, uh, or you say right click view page source, you're going to see the code base of the front end. A simple search of WordPress. I'm going to be saying WordPress here. Search for another one. I see WordPress here. So this is based off, let me go back a bit. So this is based on the WordPress 6.02. If you check this dashboard, it's very, very updated. So that's a very good thing. So TechCrunch as a website is using the most WordPress dot, I think, org. Let me see. So WordPress.org, rather, TechCrunch is using the most updated version of WordPress. Yes, 6.02. That's a nice one there. So that is it. Question is, what theme did they use? Let's try to get that. So you go to wpthemedetector.com, tap the URL, experience the magic. Now, like I said, a lot of designers, developers who try to change or rename their themes, remove the favicons, remove all the things in the CSS that tells you this is what this website is made up of. Okay, but let's see what we can catch. Okay, so you see, as far back as 2017, that's when they customized this theme. The license, of course, you could edit all of these things. I'll tell you how to do that. Plugins. So this is the theme they used. I know it might be a custom theme. It can be a theme that has been retouched, recoded. I'm going to tell you how to do that later on in another separate video. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to let you know when I'll be telling you how to tweak your website so that people don't get to know the particular theme you're using and maybe some of the plugins you're using. For plugins, it's a little bit tricky, but it's possible. Okay, so what are the kind of plugins TechCrunch is using? It's using Elastic Press. So this is going to make it a little bit faster. VIP, they have some VIP content. So if you want to have a blog where there's some content you leave for your subscribers, I think that plugin is going to do that for you. Then you have spam protection, you have Jetpack, you have just for SEO, you have these and the rest. So another way to check it out is to get to the page source of the website and you see plugins, right? Right? So you see plugins. So this is plugins SEO. I think what's just showing here is just only this SEO plugin. Okay, let us check theme. So it's Techcrunch 2017. So if you navigate, you're able to have an idea. Now the thing is that the structure of a WordPress website is, this is one. It's, you have the content, you have the themes, and you have the plugins, right? So this website I have on my dashboard just have just, I think maybe one, two plugins. I think just one of these plugins. Uh, you should understand the structure of a WordPress website. It contains three main folders, then with some PHP files. Admin, content, include. So if you see that in the structure of any source code, you know that is a WordPress website. So that's one. The next website I'm going to be looking at is Microsoft, right? Microsoft News. So amazing website built with WordPress, right? So this is a news section for Microsoft. So what are you seeing? If you need to build any website that you have regular updates of content, WordPress is very powerful to be able to help you do that because it has users, right? So you could have different types of users. By default, WordPress have about 5 types of users. If I'm trying to create a new user here, you'll see I have subscriber, contributor, author, editor, administrator. What you need to understand is that by default, these are the 5 types of users. In the separate video, I'm able to differentiate the different types of users and how you could use them to achieve different purposes. There's another thing about WordPress also, which we call post types. So post types will help you develop several kinds of sites. For instance, if you want to do a classified site, if you want to do a vendor-based website, if you want to do a car or portal or that kind of thing. So we'll go into that later on. But by default, you're able to have subscriber, contributor, author, editor, administrator. If you install or you want to build an e-commerce website, you have additional 3 types of user. So store manager, customer, I think, and something else. So depending on the type of application or website you're building, that will tell the type of users you will have. So for instance, for the Microsoft site, this will enable them to have different types of users for the admins in different countries, in different places, posting up content. And you have somebody, for instance, as the contributor posting on the portal, then an author is going to verify, an editor is going to maybe approve and make it go live. So these are the kind of things that you can have possible with WordPress. So this is the Microsoft side. We can still check also Control U, WordPress to be sure. WordPress, yes. So Yoast plugin is a very popular plugin. It's used for SEO optimization. Then you have plugins. See, they are using this very powerful plugin. Has so much love. See the plugins they're using. See the plugin directory, right? You could see, like I showed you. So this is the plugin content plugins, right? See this directory. Once you start installing all of the plugins, they come in the plugin folder. So if you want to analyze, the Microsoft site has quite a lot of plugins. So it has embed any document. So this helps them to be able to embed PDF documents, Word documents, files, any type of file on their website so that you can read the PDF document. One of the advantages is that it will help you, it won't tamper the structure of that document. So instead of trying to put up everything on the website, to just embed the document. So you can scan through the document, you can download the document. Another nice plugin you use is Microsoft Fragment. I don't know what this does. I have to research it. Responsive image plugin, mosaic grid, especially if you want to have something like this kind of grid stuff. A plugin does that for you. So all you just need to do is to make your post, to structure, you select the template you want, and to do all of that for you. So don't think it's something too hard. Very, very possible that you can do that in minutes. They have Timeline Express add-on, Microsoft embeds, quite a lot of plugins they use. So if you want to know the plugin they're using, we could just still go back to the theme detector. We say experience the magic. Wait for it. See what we get. Microsoft. What's the issue? Or will it be my internet? Okay, so while we wait for that, okay, yes, good, that comes up. So you see here again, they are doing some customization. So the author of the theme is turn up. If they give it to somebody, a developer to do something custom for them. So let me see the site is still up. Yes. So the company is still active. The company does websites. Wow. So I think these are the owners of this plugin. Yes. I know these guys. They do plugins, they do themes, they do quite a lot. So they are enough for this theme. So I'm sure Microsoft contracted them to do that thing. Okay, wow. We keep excellent company. So these are the kind of guys they build for. So and they basically work with WordPress. So if you check very well, definitely Times Magazine or so, ESPN, Google, BBC America, these are websites that even this Techcrunch, oh, that means they built for Techcrunch. The one we just watched earlier on, then of course TED, Salesforce, Adobe, all of these companies are all using WordPress. So these guys are a top-notch company that build amazing WordPress websites. So they create themes, awesome. Al Jazeera, right? Washington University Libraries and political government, the White House. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So they do a lot of custom work. GoDaddy, EAB, Investor Place, quite a lot. Lendash. Oh, I think they built the Lendash theme. That's for e-learning. World Economic Forum. Wow, quite a lot of work they are doing. So the White House interface design, delivering a world-class website powered by WordPress. So the White House is actually using WordPress. So that tells you that WordPress is a very powerful tool. So if you're interested in learning WordPress, please go ahead and learn it and get all the juice off of WordPress because, like I said, it's powerful. It's based up of PHP and MySQL. So it can typically do anything you want it to do. So at the beginner intermediate level, there's a lot you can do. Then, of course, as you move on in your journey, there's quite a lot you can still do with it. Okay, so Lendash is like a e-learning management system. You see course content, quizzes, and the rest. Okay, let's progress. I want to review as many sites as possible. So we can see that 10up.com is a company that build websites, but major on WordPress. Okay, so that's for Microsoft. The next is TED blog. We all know of TED, right? So this is their blog. So they have TED.com, but blog.ted.com is based on WordPress. So quite a lot of things you could learn. This is actually very, very straightforward and simple. If you do Control U, you're going to see the plugins they're using Ajax Load to make it fast, Jetpack, and quite a lot. So understand TED is based off WordPress. Same thing with PlayStation. Yes, Sony. See the website, it's WordPress, it's a blog. In the subsequent videos, I'm going to be telling you how to create a blog. I will do end to end from start to finish so you see it. The next one is the Walt Disney Company. Built of WordPress. The next is Yelp, the blog section. So they have their corporate website, and the blog section is made up of WordPress. So the question is, why do we use WordPress? It's powerful. It's kind of sleek. It helps for collaboration. It makes you to actually build whatever you're building very, very fast. WordPress, right? So you see they're all written everywhere. Most of plugins. Yeah, so see the team, see the name of their team is Core. Of course, maybe something built by somebody or something that is open for the public to use. Okay, that's Yelp. The next one is cPanel. Yeah, cPanel is control panel. So that's what drives the uh, um, administration of most websites. So something like this, something like this. Software benches, cPanel. So most websites are run by cPanel. So cPanel is a license your hosting company have that they resell to you, maybe through a reseller or you pay for it somehow. That will help you administer your website. So it's in cPanel, you could create emails and do other things. So the owners of cPanel, their blog section is based on WordPress, a very straightforward one, no big issues. Okay, Sony Music. Yes, let me confirm this and be very sure because I spent, okay, good. So I can see the structure ready, WP content. So whenever you see the structure, you should understand that, yes, um, plugins, custom Twitter feeds, right? What again? Yes, WordPress website, Sony Music. The next one is CNN Press Room, right? Next one is Disney, the book section, right? Based of WordPress. Let me even see if it's e-commerce. I want to see. Um, Control U, plugins, WooCommerce, commerce, theme. Yes. So typically their bookshop, their bookstore is on WordPress. So it makes it easy for them to sell because with the WooCommerce plugin, they can build a flexible, sleek e-commerce website, just like what you're seeing. So this is WordPress in action. Okay. So the next one is Jumia. So if you're in Africa, it's an e-commerce giant that um have a partnership in Kenya, I think Ghana, I think quite a lot of countries. Let me get that. I think they're in several African countries. Let me see. Okay, good. I think I've seen that. So then Algeria, Egypt, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Kenya, Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, Uganda, South Africa, Zambia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 plus countries. So it's a big site, and this is their e-commerce section, but their blog section is based off WordPress, right? Right. So I'm sure they're going to be using a custom theme, or they could use any of those themes. Let's see. Fine. Theme. Launch. So they're using launch. Let's see if it's open for public use. Theme Detector. So if it's a custom theme, it then means somebody was contracted to build it. If it is open for public use, most of the times you could see it in any public space where you could buy themes. For instance, like in Team Forest, these are places where you could buy premium themes. So if it's not custom made for one person, so it can be in a marketplace where anybody can use it, customize it to what they want to use it to do. Okay, so JNews, fine. So that's what it's using. JNews is a theme that anyone can use. Let's see what it looks like. View more details. Good. It's on Theme Forest. So what's the name again? Just a moment. JNews. So I go to Theme Forest, search for JNews. So if I have JNews, so I can build something very similar to what Jumia have done. JNews. Okay, this is it. It's for $59. So if you have $59, you could build almost exactly even something better than what you have Jumia are doing. Okay, let's load the theme and see what it looks like. Now, most premium themes are going to give you several options, right? They'll give you several options on the look and feel of the website, right? So they could have several pre-built templates, right? So this is their demo. So depending on the theme you want, right? Let's see if we can catch up what Jumia was using. So this is the Jumia, okay, this is the Jumia launch. So can we see something, a replica? So the developer, the designer, okay, I think this is it. This is what they're using, Bloom News. So watch how this interface is. You could view the demo and watch what Jumia developers did. See what you have here, right? See what you have here and watch what the Jumia guys did. Awesome, right? You have this grid layout, then you have the other sections of the news. You have the grid layout, you have the other sections of the news. So we're able to capture and get the particular theme they are using. It's just for $59. And of course, if you know what you're doing, you could actually build this for somebody. Okay, next one we're going to be looking at is Punch. So I took my time to research a lot of world global brands, Nigerian brands, news sites, political figures, to tell you that WordPress can be used to do quite a lot, from political sites to corporate websites to government agency websites to e-commerce websites to blog websites to whatever you want to build. It has a lot of power. So you just need to master your art and you can do quite a lot. Okay, so Punch newspaper. So this is a newspaper site, and the good thing about this is that you have a lot of plugins that can help you do. For instance, advertisements. See this advertisement, it's going to be deployed on autopilot, right? No much hassle. You have AdSense implementation. So just Control U to see theme, right? Allure. So they're using Allure as their theme. Okay, Channel's news website. This is built up of WordPress. Just so you know that there's so much you can do. You have Guardian, you have NitDA. So NitDA, let me be sure of this. Okay, I've already seen the structure already. WP content, themes, city government, right? So this is it. Know what you're doing, you can pull this off, right? This NitDA. The next one in my list is article. Yes, is a presidential candidate in a Nigerian election. This is a political website. Article is coming 2023. So you see it quite a lot here. I'm going to be examining a lot of political figures. So this is one. So somebody built this, right? Education, security, economy. A lot can be done with video embed from YouTube or wherever. Okay, that's for article. Uh, let's see who have this one. Okay, this is Voice of Nigeria. So it's a site for a government agency, government parastatal is built of WordPress. Obidati campaign, the what do you call them again? The obedience movement. So this is their website. Is I think, did I check this? Did I confirm? Let me see. Let's go through you. Oh, line wrap. Let me see. want to be sure. This is speed up of WordPress. Okay, let me just search for WordPress and see. Okay, none. Theme. Plugins. Okay, I think not. Another way I could check is to do WP content if it's not changed, because that's the default WordPress admin login. Okay, it didn't. So this is typically a front-end website with maybe let me see, just a moment. Okay, typically Bootstrap or any front-end technology can be used to deploy this. Join a movement. Let me see what's here. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so you page source again, title. Okay, okay. Front end, front end, front end, front end. Okay, just typically front end all the way. So with some forms, integration to back end. Okay, so that's not part of my list. I take that off. So Office of this, I think Secretary General of the Federation, Secretary to Governor of the Federation. So the OSGF, this site is also WordPress. Yes, so I've seen plugins, Shishima of type WordPress, themes. I'm seeing themes, right? So this is a WordPress website. The next one is the State House website. So State House website, I can see WP content, WP content, WP content. So that's a WordPress website. Okay. These guys. Okay, I think that's all. We've looked at Microsoft sites, we've looked at TED sites, we looked at PlayStation, Disney, Yelp, Control Panel, Sony Music, CNN Press, Disney, Jumia Punch, Channels TV, Guardian, Meet the Article, VON, the government, State House, Quick Loans. I saw this one also. It's a very clean, neat website. It's based off WordPress. What again? Okay, I think that's all. So understand that you can build quite a lot using WordPress. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're an existing subscriber, if you have a question, don't forget to put it in the description below and tell me what you want me to record the next time I come online. Thank you very much and see you next time.